Hello guys and welcome back to Zoltop 2. So it is Thursday, April 20th, 2023. And as you guys can see, the Earth Day Party 2023 is here. And yes, it's the first one to occur in Zola's Lab 2 in around 3 years to be exact. But the one in 2020 was only located in the recycling center. The last real Earth Day party to occur here was actually 4 years ago in 2019 when it was merged with Easter. If we're counting Earth Day parties standalone, 5 years ago. My lord, that was a lot of explaining that I don't think I even needed to explain, but you know what? It was fun nonetheless. Oh yeah, the recycling center's back. Just for this party, of course. Of course, the next week it will be removed. We will have another episode on Earth Day itself, even though I think I previously said that there would only be one video with this party. But, for the time being, this will work. Now, let's get into it. So, as you guys can see, the lab is decorated for Earth Day. Also, look how freaking early it is. It's only 9:30 in the morning. This party only took me an hour and 10 minutes to make, proving it's actually quite small. And remember when I said that this party was going to be a lot smaller than the Easter event? I'm meaning that in terms of how many rooms are decorated, which, ironically, is only 3. Yeah, 3. I told you I wasn't joking when I said that the Earth Day party was going to be way smaller. And by way smaller, I mean way freaking smaller. So, you can see we have a garden right here, right next to the recycle center, which actually, speaking of which, is actually closed off until we complete all the Earth Day projects. So it says complete all Earth Day 2023 projects to open the recycle plant. And I know, apparently I couldn't fit an end there for some dang reason. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, we can't access the room until we complete all the activities, which will be done in this video. Without further ado, that is super cool. Bro, this might be the fastest I have ever completed an event. The fact that I got it up this freaking early in the day is beyond me. Man, I'm fast. Obviously, Celebration of Spring will take a bit longer since it's all over the lab. Anyway. So we have a sign here that says Happy Earth Day. Of course, the Earth being, of course, this. It's been kind of tradition for all these holiday events. This might be the last time I do this, because we're not going to be seeing another holiday event till Memorial Day, which is on May 29th. But just to be clear, that party will release the same day as the Festival of Lights on May 25th. And that will be the only video to showcase that party. So, with all that being said, that's really cool. Anyway, now that I got that out of the way, I do have the fence here as a little thing to act like, you know, a garden, of course. We also have Happy Earth Day up here as well. That is super cool. Now, going up here, we do have a few trees. And here's the latest party sign. Earth Day Party 2023 from April 20th to the 27th. And then in exactly a week, we got the Celebration of Spring, which will take place from April 27th to May 11th. And then finally, after all of this, we finally get 2 weeks of downtime. And this will be a thing going forward for the rest of the year, starting after the Celebration of Spring. So, I thought I'd just again bring that up. I know I've mentioned that multiple times in the past like month or two, but it's like not actually a joke. Anyway, with all of that being said, and yes, the sign has been practically changed. to have Earth Day themed. I know the sign wasn't here in the previous episode, but yeah. Anyway, we got a tree right here. That is super goddamn cool. And yet we have a tree back here as well. That is also really cool. I also changed it to moss because, hey, it looks nice. And as you can see, this room is not decorated. Alongside this room. Nope, none of these rooms are decorated. And heck, not even the roof is updated. Oh, no, 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 no. It's only like 3 rooms. See? Now we have decoration. Nice, right? Yep, now we have decoration. Where we have, of course, the lily pad ponds with the frogs. So that is really cool. Alright. I know that's not much. There's only like streamers and of course the lily pad pond. I know, that's not much. But hey, it'll work for the time being. But you know what? I feel like adding this. Only because it actually looks pretty sweet. I'm only removing this just for the sake of this. I promise we'll put it back the next week. Bear with me here. There we go. How does that look? How does that look? It probably looks pretty cool. There we go. Now this gives this room way more of a feel for something like this. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this room? And this is actually the last room for the entire event. I'm literally not joking. Because, ironically, none of the rooms down here are decorated. I'm, like, not even kidding. None of the rooms down here are decorated, because I previously explained it was only outside room. And surprisingly, despite it being an outside room, the balcony is also not updated. You know what? Let's change that. Done. And yes, I am aware that that shape's going away from the balcony, but I know, it may not look like much, but those item frames with those tree saplings are there for a reason. We will be getting to those very, very soon. But first, we need to start jumping into all the Earth Day activities, which technically that tree sapling one is actually one of them. Respectively, all of those tree saplings are there on purpose. You see, there are already a, birch tree here, an acacia tree here, and an oak tree here. Now, those other 4 are for that room alone. The ones that I showed you with the item frames, because those trees are already respectively grown. So, without further ado, we are going to be doing all activities in order respectively. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And oh my god, there's a lot of people here. Oh yeah, hi, it's me. Again. I know, man. Feels like I can never go a day without playing this for some reason. Yep. Not even a joke. Okay, no, seriously though, let's get to the actual point of the hunt. Alright, so first things first, we need to go ahead and get some bone meal. Because we need to grow the rest of this garden. I know this is very similar to Zola's Lab 3, and actually, I think this is actually already complete since this already grew while making the event. So, that happened. Except I feel we can do more. Alright, that is done. So, let's go ahead and start planting even more garden stuff. Oh, wrong one. Right, this is actually going to be a little hard. Oh, never mind, I can just do that. So, what the reality of this is that we're practically doing that exact same thing. So there we go. that is complete. Now, obviously, we're gonna grow all of these. You know, so we're not here all day. Okay, I almost thought I wasn't gonna be able to reach that one. Oh, that one's gonna be hard. This actually requires some challenge. Oh, this next one's probably gonna be the most difficult. Yeah, we don't need that beacon. Oh, now this one's gonna be a challenge. I guess we're gonna have to break this again. Normally I don't intend on doing that, but for something this difficult, and plus also we're gonna be here forever if I do this. There we go. That part is done. And see? A fully grown garden. Nice one, right? Yep, a fully grown garden in the community tree. With all that being said, let's get this all out of here and make our way to the balcony. Alright, here we are at the balcony. So, we are going to be collecting all 4 of these respective trees in this specific order, respectively. And what I should have done was put bone meal in the middle of the room so we didn't have to grab that. Now, we're obviously going to remove all of these because, of course, we're now going to be growing some trees. So, without further ado, boom! That's done. Next up, done. Oh, dude, that's big. That'd be big. Holy frick, man. I'll take out some of this. Much better. And the jungle tree. Nice. And lastly, the spruce tree. Nice. Dude, that looks awesome. And that's all this room needs to be. This is exactly how this room's supposed to look. And yes, don't mind the frogs. They can be anywhere. And yes, I will have to actually go get those sheep. Speaking of which, I'll be right back once I do that. Alright, I got both of them, so now they're back. Lastly but not least, we need to head to the backyard and make another lily pond. Alright, now lastly here. So now we can just remove all of this. And what we're going to need to do is, respectively, make another one of these. Oh, and also get some frogs. Because, of course, we don't want this to just be the only lily pad pond here. No, we actually want to do something about it. And with all that being said, so what we're going to do is, respectively, we are going to extend this, because guess what? It deserves to be extended upon. Yep, it deserves to be extended upon. And remember, keep in mind, this is all to unlock the recycling center. Alright, now we'll just place some lily pads. First I'll just deal with that. Oh god damn. No, we'll do this. Okay, we can't do that apparently. Alright. Then, this. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do this, and then this, and there we go. That is done. Now we will add a little extended path right there. There we go, that's done, but we're actually not actually done. While that may be a bit extended, and actually let me, let me add one more there. And holy frick, man, I might need to straighten this out. But actually, you know what? Why not? It actually makes sense. Of course, I will have to get rid of these guys in like a week, but for the time being, this will work. There we go. Now we can place that last one. Nice! We spawned in more frogs to enjoy the pond. So that was our last idea here. There we go. Look at all the frogs we got. But actually, I feel like making this even bigger. You know why? So we can be throughout most of the room. I know this is the longest project of the 3, but genuinely, this makes a whole lot of sense. Because, well, it just does for some reason. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, I will have to block off most of these with trapdoors, because, respectively, we do not want any water getting in. So, just give me 1 second. There we go. And I will do the same for this. Yep, I will block all of these with trapdoors. Done. And that's actually really it. Oh, come on! And lastly... Oh, come on! We're so close. Come on! We're so close! Okay, good. Good. That's just pushing me back. We're done! We are done! We are done with this entire thing. Outside of the lily pads. Literally, outside of the lily pads, we are just straight up done here. Good God. Literally, I'm not joking, guys. Outside of that, we are just straight up done. Like, right now, actually. There we go. Everything's complete. Everything's back in order. The frog pond is finished. And now, with all that being said, with all Earth Day projects respectively complete, the recycling plant will open. Alright guys, the recycling plant has opened! Woo! And we have 3 items to collect, which these are locked. So this is on April 20th, this will unlock on April 21st, and lastly on April 22nd, this item will unlock, which is unknown. Let's collect the hat, and let's put it on. So how clever is that? The items are actually in the recycling center. So that's why we couldn't get the item at first. With that said, the projects are complete. Anyway, now that that is finally over, of course, it is the same room as in tradition. I think the only thing that's missing is the sign with the up arrows on it, but I don't think we really need that added. But one thing I did realize I never added was signs just relating to the actual room itself. Dang, how I managed to get that all in is beyond me. Just the recycling with all the spaces. Good God, man. No, sorry. Yeah, that's meant to be in green. There we go! Nice. I guess why it wasn't there before is because it wasn't open. But, yeah, it's officially open for the rest of this party. And that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. What are your thoughts on the first half of this party? The second half is on Earth Day for the recycle hunt. And with all that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, guys.